guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Heartland Season 14, Episode 8. Shout out to someone on Instagram named Olivia for drawing this photo of Lisa and I. Isn't it so pretty? And anyway, let's get right into it. First of all, wow, I could see why this was the favorite episode of the season. I can see it.
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, I can see it. Wow. First of all, in the beginning, Tim is a jerk.
Yeah, he's not
my
favorite.
He was not very nice today. And if you know me, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with him. He was not very nice.
I do too, because sometimes I love him, sometimes I don't.
Right. He was a jerk. And then also something I thought that was really heartbreaking is that not only did the person who bought the bike from Ty let it go into disrepair, that's one thing, but then why would you sell it? Why wouldn't you give it back to Amy or something, or I don't know.
Right. Maybe he did it because of the money or something.
Yeah, I don't know how much Caleb paid for it, but I just thought it was very weird that he did.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. Yeah, that must have took a lot of prop people just messing that up because it was so perfect, and then for it to be so broken, it's crazy.
Right, yeah.
But I'm in a lot of Heartland Facebook groups because that's one thing that I tend to do when I like a show is I tend to join the Facebook community and the Instagram and all that stuff. And a lot of people were saying how they wished that Amy and Ty, obviously Amy and Ty, but they wished that Amy and Caleb would get together. And then it was an argument.
And then more like brother and sister.
Yeah. And then it wasn't.
That's what I get.
Yeah, that's the vibe I get. Caleb is the goofy doofy brother, or even cousin or something.
Right. Yeah.
No,
I don't see them together.
I think they were saying it because they had such a good rapport this episode, like their not chemistry, but how they could talk about hard things and how Caleb was so nice and he got the bike back for her and all that other stuff. So I understand what they were saying, but some of these people just want to throw anybody together, and I'm like, no. I'm like Amy and Ty were literally they were I'm crossing my fingers right now. They were two peas in a pod, and I know it's a TV show and I know they were actors, but I was even thinking about it this morning because I was reading some threads last night, and I was like, they had such genuine connection because yes, they love to spend their days together, but they went out and they did separate things. He worked at the vet clinic, and she did her her Miracle Girl horses and stuff. And then he went to Mongolia. So they had separate lives, but then they also came together and did things, right? So
right, yeah.
Not to go off on a tangent, but they were amazing,
Mhm.
And so just to throw her back. Just to throw her back with any old person, I'm like, what are you doing? No.
And what's the recover from this? Not just do it right away.
Yeah.
Give us some time.
Right. You know what though? I've also read, because I follow some of the producers online too and everything, and I read that Graham, the guy who plays Ty, he was actually a a big part in the way that Ty left, and he was very involved. So I have no doubt that even though he's not directly working on the project, they definitely thought through, oh, when is it time for Amy to find love again? Like, how is Lindy going to have a stepdad? Like, is she going to struggle? You know, all this stuff. I definitely think they thought it through.
Yeah. It wasn't like just put together like in 5 minutes.
No. Because he was even saying that he thought about leaving for 2 seasons before that. So
yeah, I
season
saw
13.
Into it,
Yeah. We saw the same one. But anyway, so I don't think they're rushing into this. I think they have a plan. I hope and pray that Heartland is around for many, many years. And if I have the understanding, then I think they have definitely thought this through, because it's a big part of the show. I mean, it was insane, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. But one thing... Go ahead.
And we have to keep it because there's not shows like that will show you all different kinds of people too. So.
Right. But one thing that did tug at my heartstrings a little bit was Caleb, when he fell off the horse, and he thought about quitting because, and then when he looked at what's his son's name again? I don't know. Did they? Oh, Carson. Yeah. Yeah. When they looked at when he looked at the picture of Carson, and then the song was playing in the background that said "Nothing to Live For" or "So Much to Live For" or whatever that song was on the radio.
Mhm.
I was like, he's thinking about his friend that died and left his daughter at like 2 years old. I was like, I know that's what he's thinking about. So,
and when he was whining, I knew something was gonna happen because you could tell by the music that they were playing.
Yeah, and he was just he was staring out into space, and he was, nervous, which I'm sure that all parents do that, but like, I could not imagine Caleb not being a rodeo coach and and for lack of a better word, a daredevil. He's always been that way.
Yeah.
Which it's funny because if you follow the actor Carrie on Instagram, he has the same voice, obviously, but the personalities are completely different. Like he's very smart. He's very in tune with nature. He does meditations and everything, and he's very involved with his family and everything, and he's very responsible, and it's just it's very different between character and real life person.
Right. I think it's cool because he knows when to he can shut it off and put it back on.
Oh, of course. I think they're very talented, and if I ever ran into them anywhere, I'd faint a million faints. I'd be like, oh my God, it's Carrie James, and he'd be like, who the heck is this person? Security. Yeah, I love them as actors. I think they're great. They're fabulous.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought Tim was a jerk. And I thought, and honestly, I love Amy. She's like my favorite person ever. But I thought she was kind of being a jerk as well.
I could definitely see it, and then I also can see why she was doing it, because she wants him to live his life to the fullest and do what he loved. But I was like, you're kind of being too pushy.
Well, no, but because if she said it once, she said it 100, she said it multiple times. So I get it, stuff happens, right? But she even said herself, she said, "Oh, Grandpa, it's starting to, the dreams that used to haunt me are starting to be, less and less,
Right.
I don't know. I just was, everybody has a little piece of Ty, and I was kind of frustrated at how it took so long for Jack to get his piece.
Right? Yeah.
But I got very
especially because he's always there for everybody else.
right. But I tell you, I got very emotional at the end when they were all like, oh, he was the the son I never had, and then he was the father I never, that gets me emotional, because I go back I haven't gone back yet, but I go back and I think of earlier seasons, and I watch little clips of earlier seasons, and they really were inseparable, because Ty was kind of a butthead when he first got to Heartland.
Yep.
And he really did a lot of growing up and stuff, and it was great to watch him grow up. I mean, I can't say enough good things about the show, and I absolutely.
Yeah, there's a million things I love, but if I had to pick one thing, I always love the talks that they have, like the inspiring talks that they have. Like you can learn from each episode.
Yeah, because TV nowadays is. I feel like this is one of the only. There's a few other shows, but I feel like this is one of the only shows that when you put it on, it's literally pure happiness for 45 minutes. Not saying that everything in the show is happy, because there has been some tough episodes, especially this season, but in past seasons and everything, but they're it's definitely 45 minutes that you can unplug, you can escape, you can just do whatever you want to do.
And some shows I'm like, oh my god, is this almost over? And then this show is like, my god, I feel like I just put it on.
Yeah. And then
it goes by too fast.
Yeah. And then the other thing that oh my god, I forgot to mention my favorite thing. Jade is back. Yay, Jade! I've missed her.
Yeah, she's a hot ticket.
She's a little spitfire.
Yeah.
She's gonna be, watch, she's gonna be the next woman president.
Right.
Does Canada even have women presidents? I don't know. Do they even have, they have a prime minister, I think, right? Is that what it is?
I really don't know. I just know they have good money.
Yeah, they have really pretty money. They have pretty currency, yeah. Also, so I love that Jade is back, thank God, because she brings a little flair and drama and fire to the show, and she gives Tim a run for his money, that's for sure. Keep him on his toes. But I do have to say that I did love the ending where Amy was like, hey, let's go for a ride. And then she was wearing Ty's helmet and then his jacket. I was like, oh my god, who's cutting onions up in here?
Yeah, that's why when you first called me, I was like, oh my god. That's why I didn't answer right away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think I might have started a minute too early than you, and yeah. Anyway, we gotta sync up times. But oh my god, I loved that, because I'm a huge believer in when our loved ones die, they watch over us. So I totally,
yeah, me too.
I totally understood what they were feeling.
And I like that she kept some of the things, because we were not sure last week.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was about to be like, ma'am, where are you going with all that stuff?
Right.
But oh my god, nope, I loved it.
Keep some things.
Yep, nope, but I got a few questions answered. I still have some more. I don't know I don't know how they're gonna wrap up a whole season with 90 minutes left, because 45 plus 45 is 90. So I don't know how they're gonna wrap up a whole season left with 90 minutes.
I just hope we don't have a big cliffhanger like we did last season.
But it's gonna be that though. You know.
I know, but I have to give us a break.
Yeah.
After last season.
So what would you rate this episode?
I'll definitely give it a high number, 10.
Oh, mine's 10 too. 10 out of 10 bareback buck riders or whatever they called them.
There's still things that like I want answered, and I miss
Yeah, we didn't
Georgia and
Georgie, yeah.
Georgie. I call her Georgia.
I think her real name is Georgia. Wow. Okay. Yeah, but
you know me, I give everybody nicknames.
yeah. We didn't see Lou, we didn't see Lindy a whole lot. We didn't see Lisa. I'm like, where do these people go? Do they have like the day off or something?
And Katie.
Yeah, and Katie. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how they're gonna wrap it up in 90 minutes, but season 14, episode 9 is next week, and then one more, and then we're done.
Yeah, went too fast.
It did, didn't it? I feel like we just started.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave your thoughts, questions, opinions, comments down below, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.